Yeah, the world today. I have bad news and good news. Good news and bad news. Like that. And let's start with bad news. First, let's have a look how it is in the world. So the world is on the curse, eh? No? Like that. Over 1 billion people live with a disability. Yemen, the world's hidden war. Tragedy by the numbers. 22.2 million people, 75% of the population of Yemen, are in need of humanitarian assistance. 13 million people are at risk of starvation, 5 million of which are children. 130 children die every day because of hunger and disease. Since 2016, over 65,000 people have either been killed or injured as a result of the conflict. More than 3 million people have been forced to flee their homes. Like that. 16.4 million people are in need of basic health care. 16.4 million people in one country, Yemen. Over 1 million suspected cases of cholera make this the largest outbreak in modern history. Yeah, I have old schedule. This is from this 1 billion people are struggling to survive poverty and disability. 150 million are children. Yeah, children. 1 in 5 of children who are impairment are disabled because of malnutrition. Nothing to eat. Nowhere to take food from. Like that. 8 of 10 children born with a disability in the poorest countries die before their 5th birthday. 2,000 children die each day from unsafe water and lack of basic sanitation. 57 million primary school age children are out of school. 57 million. Like that. Every 60 seconds a child dies from malaria. 60 seconds. Dead. Like that. An estimated 250,000 children are engaged in armed conflict around the world. That's a big number. 60 million people, now is 65 million people living as refugees and are misplaced all over the world. A lot of people, eh? Of the 2.5 billion people that lack access to basic sanitation, almost half are children. No running water, for example, like that. It's odd statistics because it is in 2013, 37,000 people committed suicide in Europe. 6,000 committed suicide in Poland in 2013. We have 2019 now, today. In 2015, 45,000 people committed suicide in the United States. Lots of people, eh? 47,000 Americans were gunned down to death. They have this love for guns, Americans. There is 255 million guns in American private hands. Like that. They love the guns. They like to shoot. Like that. To shoot people and animals. Like that. In 2012, it's old statistics, there were 2 million mentally sick people in Canada. 2 million nutters in Canada. Registered nutters. And finally, there is 176,900 new cases of cancer each year in Canada. Only one country. And 78,000 cancer patients will die this year alone in Canada. It's a big, big, big ocean of samsara, ocean of suffering. I have one small number. I got this from my Treaty Society. And people... Funds rights will go towards programs and research for people living with arthritis as we continue to strive to support over 1.1 million Quebecers who are living with the disease, including 4,500 children. Like that. So these are bad news. We have nice day. A storm, winter storm, snowfall, like that. So the world is going downhill. Slowly going downhill. And when it will hit rock bottom, nobody knows. It will hit rock bottom. But it all depends on karma of people. To get the karma, the collective karma of people. We have individual karma and collective karma. Individual karma is made by individual actions of individuals, and collective karma is made by collective actions, together action of many people. It can be people living in the town, in the country, in the village, in the town, in the city, or the whole nation, or people who are governing the nation, or people who are subject to government. Many people. Everyone has individual karma and everybody shares together karma, collective karma with his folks, countrymen. And we have together karma, collective karma with our species, human beings, collect human being, karma, animals have their own karma. This is the important thing. Many people don't believe in karma. They say, I don't believe in karma and I don't care. If you don't care, you will support the statistics. You have to care. There is no other choice. We have to care about our actions. If action is bad, then reaction is bad. And the effect of action is bad, suffering. If action is good, then effect is good, and result will be good, happiness, experience of happiness, like that. Those people who suffer, they have no easy street, but the situation is not hopeless. It's hopeful. If those people come together, share their money, their riches, their gold. In Auschwitz, Germans, Nazi, they collected 2.5 tons of gold from prisoners, from Jews who were put to gas chambers. They collected from them 2.5 tons of pure gold. Teeth and rings and necklaces and earrings and other things like coins, like something they have on them. They had to give up everything, and the gold teeth were removed when they were dead from corpses. 2.5 tons. 2,500 kilograms, a big gold. Those people, they had this gold on them, like that. And the question is, how did they get those gold teeth? Where did they get the money for the gold teeth? And for the so-called coins and necklaces and earrings and other things. 2.5 tons Germans collected from Jews in Auschwitz, Birkenau, like that. So we make our karma and we eat our soup. We made bad karma, so we are suffering now. Because there is no other explanation of the situation of the world. There must be past lifetimes and past lifetimes actions done, and those actions will bring fruit. In this lifetime, it already brought fruit for those people, for all people, for me, for you, for everybody. Our own actions, individual karma, and together actions, collective karma of people. It brought these fruits I read before. This is like that, the situation of the world. And until people won't learn how to deal with karma, there doesn't be any change in the situation. It's worse and worse, and the weather problem is coming worse and worse. These are just sanitation and food and disease, but we have problem with weather. So weather is making trouble for people. Like last year in California, the fire, in Carolinas, hurricane, in British Columbia, in Canada, fire, in Alberta, fire, forest fire, everybody lost something in those areas, if not everything. Underwater, it was burned down to the ground. Like in California, some 16,000 houses, manures, mansions were burned to ground. Like that. In no time. Very fast burning down. This is karma. How karma can make you suffer. You know how you suffer. How karma makes you suffer. This is karma which makes you suffer. Nobody else. It's your karma and my karma. My karma makes me suffer. Your karma makes you suffer. Like that. This is the problem to solve. There is a problem between Tibet and China. Why? Tibetan people got invasion of Chinese on land of snow. Why that thing happened to them? And the problem is rooted in past lifetimes. Before Buddhism came to Tibet, Tibetans were very wild, vicious, killers, invaders. They invaded China, they invaded Mongolia, they invaded other countries like India or northern India. And they were killers, they were vicious killers, killing many people. And many hundred years later, such things happened, like Mao Zedong came into Tibet and killing 2 million of Tibetans. Torture, beating, killing, suffocating, cutting hands, cutting heads, like that, burying alive. They are doing these things. Why? It's collective karma. Collective karma between Chinese and Tibetans. It is like ping-pong game. Ping-pong. Everybody knows ping-pong game. Ball goes from this side into this side and back, like this. This is ping-pong game. This is karma game, like that. First, this side is striking the ball. Ball goes into that side. Next, that side is striking back the ball and goes into this side. So this is saying, as Buddha said, Lord Buddha Shakyamuni said that what goes out from you will come back to you. This is not only Buddha's teachings, but this is Krishna teaching in Bhagavad-Gita about karma, in Srimad Bhagavatam, about karma, like that. So karma is important matter and concerns everybody, not only those who believe in karma, but also those who don't believe in karma. They are concerned about karma because karma touches them right now and in their spot of living. Their trouble, their problems, their difficulties, their disease, hunger, thirst, their weather problem coming from karma. And when karma is manifesting, trouble comes, appears. When karma is burned down, trouble disappears. And all these troubles, they appeared, they stay for a while, and all of these problems, they will disappear. They will disappear by themselves, like that when karma disappears. Like that. Admission $175. Quebec Forum on Arthritis 2015. Like that. What does the future hold? Yeah, like that. After innocent, there is left only memory. Like that.